welcome you guys. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. This thing is not really lighting. Welcome. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Just gotta wait for more people to tune in. Hi, Gina. Hi, Akua. Hi, Pam. Welcome, everyone. If you guys could all drop a like, it would be much appreciated. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Welcome, Simona. Hello. Monica. Hello. Drop a like, everyone, for those of you guys that are tuning in. I don't think alerts ever like really truly go out to like every one of my subscribers. Okay. Hi, Janice. Milan, Italy. Just trying to find an empty page here. I'll do it over here. Okay. All right, welcome everyone. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Okay. Hi Zia. Hi Ellie. Jennifer. Hello. Mihi. Oops. We're just gonna wait for people to tune in. I don't know if the alerts go out. I have a feeling that, like I said, I feel like the alerts don't go out to all of my subscribers. Maybe it just kind of like selects a few, but I don't think they go out. You got it? Okay. Hi, Chriselle, Christine. Okay, that's cool. Well, that's a good sign. I mean, I didn't post anything today until I got on just now. Okay. Well, hopefully these general messages could help you, Danielle. Hi, Jessica. Jeannie, hello. So 71 people in here, only 30 likes. If you guys could all drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Hi, AK. So you guys, we're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces, okay? We're going to take a look at someone that you're dealing with, thinking of. We're just going to see what their next moves are towards you, all right? So just keep in mind that these are general messages. take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this message didn't resonate with you, you may take a look at your other placements. If you're looking for a reading that's specific to your unique situations and your energies, I suggest you to book a personal reading with me. Okay? I can't reiterate this enough that these are just general messages. I'm not tailoring it to your specific energies. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Okay? So that you guys get notified of when my new videos post and when I go live. If you guys are interested in following me on TikTok and also on Instagram, the links for those are in the description box below, okay? If you guys could all drop a like, that'll be much appreciated. 75 people here and only 39 likes. So that it kind of like helps the algorithm. Hi, Mona. Hi, Elle. I'm planning to visit South Africa at the end of the year or early 2024. Hi, Renee. I'm visiting a friend that lives out in, I don't even know where this is. I don't even know how to pronounce the place of this place in South Africa. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can find it. So I have a friend who lives here. I'm going to visit him there. So yeah, he like owns a bed and breakfast there, but he's Swiss. So he moved there because he opens. Yeah, I mean, he sent me pictures. It's really beautiful there. Yeah, the nature is pretty spectacular. How far is that from Cape Town or Johannesburg, the drive? Do you guys know? Because I'm not quite sure which city it's like closest to. I have to do my research. I mean, it's a little far out, but yeah. It's close to Cape Town. Okay. Oh yeah, I just have to do a little research. Is it safe to drive around South Africa? I mean, I feel like with anywhere you go, there's like unsafe parts, wherever you go, and then there's like safe parts. Called I don't even know. Claresdorp. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, that's good to know. Okay. We'll start at 10 minutes, okay? We'll start at 10 minutes. Maybe I'll turn this on. It might go off. The battery on that might be running low. Cape Flats, for instance, is a no-go. Johannesburg, mostly no. Okay. That is good to know, Mona. I mean, I've seen pictures of Cape Town. It's really beautiful there. Oops. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's get started. So, guys, we're going to take a look at each of the zodiac signs, a person that you're thinking of dealing with. We're going to take a look and see what their next move are towards you, okay? So, Aries. The person that Aries is thinking of or dealing with. What is this person's next move towards Aries? What is this person's next move towards Aries? What is this person's next move towards Aries? And you can also apply this to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And also you could switch the roles if you want, you guys, okay? Aries, Aries, Aries. Hi, Wendy. We have the Hermit in the reverse. And Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Hermit in the reverse. I don't know. Whoever this is, I feel like this is a very, very, very impatient individual here. I feel like this is an individual that doesn't like being alone. So for example, for instance, like let's say if you hang out with this individual, you go to dinner, you go to a movie, and you guys go home, you go your separate ways. This person's already hanging out with somebody else. Okay, I feel like this is an individual that cannot be alone, but you and this person definitely have a strong soulmate connection here with the Two of Cups. Okay, I do feel like this is an individual that does love you and does care about you here. But I feel like definitely I get the sense that this person's definitely exploring other options here too. Okay, so that's something to be careful of or to be aware of here. Especially, hold on, this is like messing with me. What am I doing here? I'm trying to quit this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I do feel like there's a sense of this person wanting to move forward with you in the relationship here, but I do feel like this is an individual that's definitely not really serious at this time here with the Knight of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Here's the thing. I feel like they're not really telling you the truth about, what they want from you, what their intentions are, what they're doing behind your back when they're not around with you. It kind of stresses this person out to tell you that. Yeah, it's almost like they're putting on a mask, kind of like showing you that, okay, they're really interested in you. They want to move forward here with you, but then they're out there talking to other people and dealing with other people here too. With the Knight of Swords here and the Knight of Wands, these two energies are very in and out. I mean, they're very flighty. They're just really inconsistent here. I just feel like this person has a hard time being alone. I feel like this person has a hard time with patience here. I don't know if this is the type of person that tends to like to rush relationships here instead of like taking their sweet old time to get to know someone, which is the right thing to do. But it's like, if you're maintaining your distance and you're not rushing here, this person could be getting impatient. This person could be getting impatient here, and they're running around like talking to other people here. One of the things I'm getting here is I feel like this person has dealt with a lot of trauma, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain from the past person here. This person deals with or has abandonment issues, or that this person feels like they're not good enough. So I feel like this person's always out there looking for attention. Now, is this person going to tell you the truth? I highly doubt it. Yeah, I really don't get that this person will do that, because I feel like this person tends to avoid conflict. Yeah, they tend to avoid conflict here. I feel like this person doesn't like getting in trouble, even though if you catch them in something here. So yeah, I mean, their next move towards you I'm going to be quite honest here. Their next move towards you are really not that great here, Aries. Okay, moving on to Taurus. All right, tell me about Taurus here. The person that Taurus is dealing with or thinking of. What is this person's next move towards Taurus? 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 We have the Sun, Leo energy. We have the Two of Cups. Wow. This is a divinely guided soulmate, you guys. Whoever this is, Taurus, this is an individual that wants to take things to the next level here with you. I feel like this person feels like it's fate, it's destiny here. There's definitely a strong soul connection between you and this person. Yeah, it seems like you guys are on the same page with the Three of Pentacles here, the World, and the Queen of Wands here. One of the things I'm getting here, I mean, it's not showing here, but I feel like the Six of Cups should be out. I feel like the Six of Cups energy is kind of like showing up in my eyes here, because I feel like you guys have done this in multiple lifetimes here too, where you guys came together here, as partners, whether as friends, as like brother and sister or something like that. But you guys have shared multiple lifetimes where you guys were together here, and I feel like you guys are coming back together again. So I feel like you guys are meeting your soulmate soon. Yeah, you guys are meeting your soulmate, and I feel like you guys are gonna instantly, your souls are instantly gonna recognize each other here, and I feel like you guys are gonna kind of like work in tandem or work like you guys are gonna be pretty much in sync here, you know. So let's see what else we have. Yeah, with the star card here, this is an indication that the universe is sending you your soulmate here. Well, the camera's here. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With the Ace of Wands here, there's definitely a passionate new beginning that's starting here. With the King to Queen of Wands here. Okay, so if you're this queen here, you could be laying down the law. Sort of like this is what you're expecting, this is what you're looking for. You're not playing any games here, so that no time is being wasted, or that you're not disappointing anyone, or no one will be disappointed here. Okay, but yeah, I do feel like a soulmate's coming in. Whoever this is, I do feel like this is an individual that's going to be make you really, 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 really happy. And I do feel like this is a very intense, strong connection and a strong bond here. Okay. I mean, this person could be coming in the fall. Yeah, this person could be coming in the fall here. End of summer, fall time. Okay. Maybe more towards like at the end of Leo season here. So yeah. So that does it for Taurus. Oh shoot. Moving on to Gemini. Okay, tell me about Gemini here. The person that Gemini is dealing with, or the person that Gemini is thinking of. Oh, hold on. What is this person's next move? What is this person's next move towards Gemini? What is this person's next move towards Gemini? What is this person's next move towards Gemini? We have the Nine of Cups. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I mean, they could be seeing it as a wish fulfillment here. I mean, it seems like they're investing in this connection, or that they're willing to invest in this connection and see what happens here. Whoever this is, I do feel like this is an individual that's pouring a lot of energy or giving a lot of energy into this connection here. It could be a situation that with the Six of Pentacles here, yeah, there's equal give and take here. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, you guys are taking things really slow. You guys are not rushing here, Gemini. Okay. We have the Three of Cups here. It seems like you guys are just in this energy of going out there, having a good time, and getting to know each other. Going to dinners and stuff like that, going to the movies, getting drinks together here. Whoever this is, I do feel like this person does see you in very high regard here, because you're showing up as the Empress here. This person feels very safe here with you. Very safe with you, or that this person, feels that radiating healing energy that you give out here, Gemini. Okay, so the Three of Cups, Empress, Libra, Taurus here, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. What else do we have here? We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is an individual that sees you as someone here who's very, 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 very nurturing, very caring. Okay, very generous, very empathic. I feel like this is an individual that's falling in love with you here too, or that you could be falling in love with this person. This is definitely someone newer coming into your life here, or that this is someone that you could have been dealing with for quite a while here. I mean, you could apply this to your own timeline, okay? But whoever this is an individual that's willing to go on this, I guess, this adventure here with you, because I feel like this person is really excited to get to know you, to get to have like experiences here with you. Okay. This is a very sensitive individual here too. So, I just feel like this person is very like emotion based here. All right. Yeah. Someone here is definitely looking for commitment, definitely looking for long term here. I feel like this is a very, 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 very loyal individual. Okay. This is a very loyal individual. All right. Moving on. So Cancer. Hi, Risa. I have a scratch. Okay. Cancer. 2020 for Cancer. Cancer. The person that Cancer is dealing with or thinking of. What is this person's next move towards Cancer? What is this person's next move towards Cancer? Towards Cancer. What is this person's next move towards Cancer? For August? Or for whenever. What is this person's next move towards Cancer? We have the Hangman, Piscean energy here. We have the Two of Wands here, and the Four of Swords. I don't know. I feel like this person's not really taking a whole lot of action here towards you here, Cancer, to be quite honest here. I feel like this person's right now in this kind of like the stagnant energy. I feel like they're in this energy of kind of like not really doing anything. I feel like they're trying to figure out what they want here. It could be a situation with the Two of Wands here. This person has options, or that they're deciding what to do with you. I get a feeling that this person's deciding whether they are moving away to a new home, which will take them really, really far away from you, or whether they're going to stay here too. Okay, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of action that this person's taking towards you here. There's a lot of text messages going on here though. Yeah, there's a lot of text messages going on. There's a lot of social media stuff going on between you and this person here, Cancer. What else do we have here for Cancer? We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. And then the Five of Wands here. Okay. There's still some sort of communication here. I do feel like this person does care about you and does love you. I do feel like there's a strong soul connection here between you guys, but I'm not quite sure what's going on here with the Five of Wands. I don't know if there's other people getting involved here, or that, other people's opinions are affecting your person from making a decision here about you here. Okay. I don't know. I get the feeling that when it comes to your person, they have a hard time making a decision themselves. And I feel like they rely on other people's opinions in order for them to make a decision here. So I feel like this person just, I don't know, they struggle with their inner truth or their inner voice here. Okay, let's see. We have Justice, Libra energy here. We have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Empress here, Libra, Taurus energy. Well, the truth of the matter is, I feel like they want to move forward here with you. And the truth of the matter is, I feel like this person loves you. But I feel like for some reason they can't move forward with you because I feel like there's other people getting in the way here. Yeah, like I almost get a feeling that this person's like taking other people's opinions as goals and sort of like running with it instead of trusting their own inner truth and trusting their own intuition here. Because whoever this is an individual that sees you as someone who's very safe. Okay, they feel safe with you. Okay, I do feel like this person sees you as someone who is very nurturing, very caring. They seek growth and expansion here with you. But like I said, I feel like other people are getting involved here. Okay, so that does it for Cancer. That does it for Cancer. Moving on to Leo. Tell me about Leo here. The person that Leo's dealing with or thinking of. What is this person's next move towards Leo? What is this person's next move towards Leo? What is this person's next move towards Leo? We're going to take a little break after Virgo, you guys. And I might announce, I'm going to announce the idea that I have because I want to build up my social media following on my other platforms, but I'll give you guys the deets. I'm trying to plan it out. Tell me about Leo, the person that Leo is dealing with or thinking of. What is this person's next move towards Leo? Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups here. Seems like the person that you're dealing with here, if they have been in this kind of like this player energy here or this non-committal energy, seems like this person doesn't want anybody else but you. They're giving up the options here. Yeah, they want you here. The options don't compare to you. So it could be a situation with the Knight of Wands where this person went off to the other side of the grass and realized that, you know what, it's not Leo, so I'm going back to Leo here, okay? Could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, or Sag. Seven of Cups, that's Scorpio energy here. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the Emperor, Aries energy. We have the Two of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this person's in love with you. I feel like this person has two options here between you and somebody else here too. So, it's kind of like, this is really interesting. It's like, I feel like this person was dealing with like 7 people. And then they narrowed it down to 2, and now they have a decision to make between you and somebody else here. I mean, we have an Emperor here, Aries energy, and the King of Cups. Okay, so I don't know which one is you, but let's see. Tell me more. One more. With a Queen of Swords, okay. With the Empress, okay. And the Two of Cups, okay. This is a strong soulmate connect. Okay, so there's no one else here. Just kidding. I take that back. You guys do have a strong soulmate connection with the Emperor here and the Empress. Yeah, this person just wants you. They don't want anybody else but you. Okay, so I feel like you're this feminine energy here, this Queen of Swords and this Empress here. So like I said, this person's getting rid of all their options here to be with you. There's no other, there's nobody else where this person, like I said, it was a mistake that I made where I said that this person narrowed it down to 2 people, you and somebody else. That's not the case. They just want you. Okay, so that does it for Leo. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo. 40. Okay. Tell me about Virgo. The person that Virgo is dealing with here or thinking of. What is this person's next move towards Virgo? 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 You're welcome, you guys. 3 of Cups in the reverse. I don't know. With the 3 of Cups in the reverse, if you guys are separated or that, if you guys were hanging out at some point, I feel like this person does not want to hang out or that this person does not want to reconcile. Yeah. With the 3 of Cups in the reverse, I feel like this person's not interested. I mean, you could switch the roles if you want. Perhaps you're not interested in this person here, Virgo. With the 7 of Cups here. Someone here is definitely going off to explore other options here or something like that. Wow. You know what I'm feeling from this person? I feel like this is an individual that might just dip out on you and not even say anything. I feel like Virgo with the 9 of Cups in the reverse and the 3 of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this individual, or like I said, you could switch. Like I said, you could switch the roles if you want. You could be that you're feeling this way, where someone here just does not enjoy hanging out with somebody here, and they're just like, you know what? I'm not going to put all my eggs into one basket here. I'm just going to go off and explore other options. Okay, let's see. 9 of Swords. Oh, whoa. 7 of Swords. And the Emperor here. Okay. If you go ahead and ask this person, Virgo, hey, person, why don't you want to hang out with me? What is it about this situation that's making you unhappy? I feel like this person will never tell you that. They will never reveal that to you. They would make up some sort of lame excuse or something like that. Because I feel like when this person's confronted, confronted about, let's discuss things, let's lay everything out on the table, it stresses this person out. Yeah, stresses this person out. So I feel like they rather just turn their back on you, not say anything, and just walk off. Okay, because I feel like this person doesn't want to have that difficult conversation. Okay, let's see what else we have. With the Sun, Leo energy. With the 10 of Cups. This person's really confusing. What the F? And then the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here. This person goes back and forth. This person's incredibly moody. So one moment they're not happy with you. One moment they don't want to hang out with you. And then the next moment they want to be in a commitment here with you. They want to be in a relationship here with you. They want, they're happy with you here. So I'm really confused. I am really confused. I wonder if this person's bipolar. It's almost like Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, it's almost to the point that it's almost scary. Yeah, it's kind of this person's kind of swishes back and forth. Yeah, and it's kind of you're really confused. So could be a situation that this person is definitely going through something here. And, it could be coming to light as this person hangs out with you more and more and more and more. Because, I feel like it kind of triggers this person because, Virgo, you could be in this energy of living your true authentic life, living your truth here. And this person is really uncomfortable with that. Yeah, this person's really uncomfortable with that. Okay. So let's take a break here. And then we'll do Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So you guys, I have an idea because I should have done this a long time ago while I was building this channel. I should have been building my other social media platforms. So I want to get to a point where I have like 10,000 followers on TikTok and then 10,000 followers on Instagram. And if I get to that point, like I would choose like one winner to give like a 30-minute free reading to. So, so I might announce that at some point, and I have to figure out like how you guys could enter, you know? So yeah, because I want to build up my social media following on those platforms. And eventually I want to do live streams on there too. I don't think I could do that right now because I think I need to have like a certain amount. I might be able to do it on Instagram, but I'm just gonna see. I'm kind of like playing around with the idea here. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I used to give free readings when I was building up this channel, kind of like I would select one winner after I, kind of like reached a certain threshold. And then I stopped doing that. So I want to do that for, my Instagram page and also my TikTok page, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah. So I'm kind of like thinking about it right now because I want to get those monetized too. It doesn't hurt to have like an extra, I guess, extra income coming in. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to do live streams on there too. I think I want to bring back the one question $20 readings on like TikTok or Instagram. Okay. But I do want to get a much larger following before I do that. And once I get to that threshold, I'll select one winner for a 30-minute Zoom reading. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to get you guys to enter because I did this for my YouTube channel when I was starting out. I don't even remember how you did it. Yeah, because I was giving free readings after like maybe every 10,000 subscribers. So I think it was like something along the lines of like to enter, you just have to comment on one of the videos. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. And this is so long ago. This is like, yeah, this is like 3 years ago. I mean, when I started the channel, I mean, I didn't have a lot of followers. It took me like around like maybe 3 to 4 months to get to like 10,000. Yeah, and then it slowly kind of like it was pretty steady after that. I mean, right now I'm up to like 130,000. Oh, thanks, Liz. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But once I figure it out, I'm going to announce it. Yeah, I'm going to announce it. Oh, thank you so much, Liz. Yeah, I try to do something like different from other readers because I notice a lot of readers kind of like do the same readings over and over again. And I like to do like I like to switch it up. I like to do, spiritual growth reading, personal growth readings, healing readings, money and career, and then love and kind of switch back and forth because there are some channels that's just consistently just does love readings, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to do something that kind of caters to everyone. I've been thinking about, bringing back like maybe like past life regression readings too, because I used to do that, but I stopped doing them because not a lot of people were watching them. People don't even understand the context of past life and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, why would I do it if no one watches it? I mean, it's so interesting. I don't know if you guys heard, but like I've expressed this a couple of times, but when I do all the other readings outside of love, those get the lowest views. Yeah. Even energy check-ins, but the love ones always like get the highest views. So it kind of like it gives a scope of like what's happening in the collective consciousness. because I do feel like people just maybe have a hard time dealing with their own healing. People just don't want to heal. Yeah. And people wonder why some of these readings are like negative. Well, it's negative because that's how the collective consciousness is behaving. you know if the collective consciousness is able to own their shit, grab the bull by the horns and accept things for what it is and work on their grief, work on their healing, it would be different. So, some people complain about that. I mean, if you're doing your healing work, and if you could top you know the collective readings that I put out there, then book your own reading, because a lot of people just tend to make the general readings all about them, which is not, which is a very selfish thing to do, because I'm putting it out for the collective consciousness. And when someone says, oh, this is not my reading, this is not how it was, this is how it was, you're taking away from the other person's experience that is going through that. So that's kind of mean. So I feel like people are not really conscious and aware of that. They're just really wrapped up in themselves and just really, 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 really selfish. So I tend to block a lot of people. I check the number of blockages that I have on my page, and I have over 20,000 people that I blocked on here. So I willy-nilly, I just block people. Yeah, people that make rude comments, people that have a hard time comprehending what I'm saying. Yeah, especially like, I don't know if you guys were here yesterday, but there was a lady that was just like, oh my God, she just had a hard time comprehending what I'm saying. And I was trying to help her. But if she doesn't get it, it's not really my fault. That's really her problem. So yeah, I might do the past life ones again. Here's the thing about past life readings, because sometimes I feel like those readings are very, 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 very specific messages for people. I just feel like it just doesn't really tap into that collective consciousness. So I'm kind of like dabbling back and forth whether I should do them again. And I can understand why people wouldn't watch them, because it's not really a collective thing. Yeah, because it's these messages, like when it comes to the past life readings, they're very, 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 very specific. Yeah, they're very specific. I like doing the karma readings, but I like doing it kind of like giving insight of what's happening to a person. And I like to do it for the actual individual signs, looking into you. But then when I do those, people complain that I didn't come here for a therapy session. So, it's kind of like, I mean, I'm about to put out those readings again, and what lessons you need to learn. So, some people do want to heal. Some people do want to work on themselves, but I get a lot of I just get a lot of complaints and stuff like that. But I just but I block them. I block them. So I used to do dream readings too, like dream interpretations. But those are very specific too. Yeah, those are very, very, very specific. So it's kind of like I've been dabbling back and forth whether I want to do those again. So I'm just gonna see. Maybe I'll put a round up in September to see how it does, or how well it does. But when I was doing them, yeah, I wasn't getting a whole lot of views with those. Yeah, or the dream readings. Yeah, those got really low views, like lower than the career money ones. Yeah, because people don't have the context for it. They don't have the spiritual context for it. Yeah. Yeah, I might do that, Ophelia. And yeah, and once I come up with the idea of the free reading that I'm going to give out, I'm going to figure out how you guys to enter for that, because I want to build up my social media following for my TikTok and also my Instagram. Yeah. So I do. Yeah, Hannah, I feel that way too. I really do. Yeah, it's kind of like you're right, because it's really hard to relate. Two people do come to me for past life readings. Yeah, because I kind of do specialize in them. But yeah, you're right, Hannah. That's why I stopped doing them too. That's why I stopped doing them. Yeah, even dream readings, because it's like the same thing. It's very individualized. You know what I mean? So Yeah, I'm gonna post another career readings out for August. So, like I'll do one more before I jump into the September readings. So yeah. Yeah, I agree. They're definitely more personalized. Yeah, I specialize in past life readings. So, but I do. I mean, to be quite honest, like when it comes to my abilities, I could tap into anything. Um, I could tap into like health stuff too, but I don't do health readings. I typically only do that for family and friends. I don't do that for clients. Yeah. If the client that I know that I've been working with for a while does have that spiritual context or that spiritual knowledge and know how these readings work, I'll do that for them. But I only selectively do it for certain people. But health readings, no, I don't do it for people. But yeah, I could tap into a lot of different things. Um, Okay, let me take another sip of water and then let's get into the rest of this last six: Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. I usually don't, Claudia. I just block them. Yeah, I just block them. I just block them. Yeah, if you're looking, whenever you're ready to book like that reading, because past life readings are very specific. Just feel free to book a reading with me, and the link in the description box below. And sometimes with the personal with the past life readings, you don't have to have any questions. I could just pull up and see what's going on here, and then we could spend whatever time that you book talking about this past life stuff that you've been through. Okay, so yeah. Hi, crochets, crochet lady. Whoa. Uh, okay, let's get into the last six here. Libra. Hi, Mimi. Libra. 42. Let's do 4250. Okay, tell me about Libra here. Tell me about. Oh, you guys have been asking a lot about this deck here. So I bought this deck from Tarot of Light from Gina. So if you guys are interested in this deck, yeah, that's where I got it from. Okay, that's where I got it from. All right. Yeah, Tarot Light, Cancer Baby Tarot. She has a couple of channels. She also has like a Cancer channel, a Leo channel, and a Virgo channel. If you're looking for like a really good love reading, like a love reader, she's really, 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 really good at it. Yeah. I've gotten a few readings for her from her. She's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Tell me about Libra. Libra. The person that Libra is dealing with or thinking of. What is this person's next move towards Libra? What is this person's next move towards Libra? What is this person's next move towards Libra? Okay, strength, Leo energy here. We have the 9 of Pentacles here in the reverse. I'm not going to lie. I feel like this person lacks a lot of self-confidence. Yeah, this person lacks a lot of self-confidence. This person's codependent. This person's needy. This person has a hard time standing on their own 2 feet. I feel like this person dresses very provocatively, very sexually, just to get attention. Okay. And I feel like this person does this in order for them to be in a committed relationship. Like, so I feel like this person tends to like rush things here. This is so interesting because I did a reading I did a love reading. I don't know for what sign, but I do feel like this is an individual that tends to cross boundaries here. Okay. So just be careful. I think it was Pisces that I did it for. That's going to post on Sunday. This is an individual that will cross your boundaries sexually. If you say no, this person will continue to push and push and push and push and push and push and push. Even though you say no, 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 this person will not get it. It seems like this person could be kind of like overtly very aggressive, trying to get your attention or trying to get you to like them. Okay. And I feel like this person, Libra, might make you feel very, 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 very uncomfortable. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I got it from Cancer Baby Tarot from Gina. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We have the Three of Pentacles, okay, and one more. And the Three of Cups. This person needs a lot of healing work. Yeah, whoever this is. The boundary thing. Yeah, the boundary thing. And I feel like I said, I feel like someone here is getting really uncomfortable. Like I feel like Libra, I feel like you just want to be friends with this person. Like I feel like you just like this person as a friend. But I feel like this person is not okay with that. This person wants more. And I feel like this person keeps pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and digging and digging and digging and digging. Okay. So I do feel like, this person might have like those like really bad tendencies of, when someone says no, they keep kind of forcing themselves onto them. I just did a reading on this. Yeah, I just did a reading on this, a love reading that's going to post on Sunday for Pisces. I think it's Pisces. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces here. You have the Hermit in the reverse. This person has a hard time self-reflecting, introspecting on their behavior here. So this person's never going to learn. I was asking myself this, can someone like this be rehabilitated? You know what? I feel like this person can. But that's if this person wants it. And I feel like this person doesn't want it, or that this person's not ready for it, or that this person doesn't really see that what they're doing is a problem. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. This person just has a poor moral compass here. And it stems from some sort of loss and some sort of grief that this person is not processing. And it's coming out in that very sexually aggressive way here, kind of seeking attention. Yeah, kind of very provocative, even sending like very salacious texts and stuff like that, text messages, like very sexual text messages. Okay. And you're kind of like, no, like, this is inappropriate. I don't want this, but this person just keeps forcing themselves onto you. Okay. Yeah, that's so interesting. I just did this reading for, I think it was Pisces. You could be dealing with the Pisces here. Okay. Libra, I would watch that. That's posting on Sunday. I'm posting all 12 signs love reading for on Sunday. Okay. So I'm moving on to Scorpio. 4808. Okay. Oh, bye, Pam. Okay, tell me about. Oh, that's cool, Moth. Tell me about Scorpio, the person that Scorpio is thinking of, dealing with here. What is this person's next move towards Scorpio? What is this person's next move towards Scorpio? What is this person's next move towards Scorpio? Oh, that's so bad, Jasmine. That's so interesting that came up because just a few days ago, I watched Below Deck. And on that episode, something similar happened to two people on that show from two aggressors, and they just didn't get it. Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah, it was really, really, really bad. It was just like really just uncomfortable to watch. I've never seen that on TV before, and it was happening in real time. It was not staged or anything. Apparently, this was like very, 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 very real, and just a raw emotion from like the people that were going through that. But that's so weird that it came up twice after I watched that show. After I watched that show, so I'm not sure if I'm tapping into that energy there too, or kind of like putting out the message just to have good boundaries with people. Yeah, and to stand up for yourself. We have the Devil in the reverse here. Capricorn energy. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords in the reverse here, with the Eight of Pentacles here. Whoever this is an individual that wants to work on rebuilding a relationship here with you, because I feel like this person broke your heart. I do feel like this person was dealing with codependency. I feel like this person was dealing with drugs and stuff like that. Maybe someone here, maybe got into it, and I feel like there's a sense of wanting to fix this or wanting to rebuild this or something like that. because I feel like a lot of damage was done in this connection here. I mean, if it was not the drug thing, it was more codependency that you're overcoming. Any sort of hurt, any sort of pain, any sort of grief that you dealt with, this is like an energy of working on overcoming this. So I feel this person wants to heal things here with you. Yeah, someone here is definitely facing their judgment here or facing their karma here. Seems like this person wants to talk to you. Seems like this person wants to talk to you and they feel like this person wants to make big changes here. Big changes here where, you know, things will never be the same again. It only could get better. Okay. So Judgment, Sagittarius energy, the King of Swords, Page of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini for both. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Seems like this person is really clear about their communication at this time here. Seems like this person's coming in to tell the truth, or that this person's being very truthful and honest and wanting to make a change here and wanting to do the right things here. Okay. So I feel like this person's definitely changing, or that this person is changing for the better here. They could be proving that to you. I see you guys actually working on this together and supporting each other on this here. Yeah. Because I feel like you guys were maybe in that same energy, of hurting each other, being this really toxic energy here, So yeah, that does it for Scorpio. Moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, wow. Okay, Sagittarius. 52, 10. Okay, Sag. Tell me about Sag here. The person that Sagittarius is dealing with, thinking of here. What is this person's next move towards Sagittarius? What is this person's next move towards Sagittarius? Or whenever. I mean, these are timeless. A Four of Pentacles, okay. Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Whoever this is, I feel like this person is definitely holding back their emotions here towards you. I'm not quite sure why, but I don't know if this person's I don't know. One of the things I'm getting here is that, Sagittarius, when you hang out with this person or that you talk to this person spaces out all the time. Yeah, this person spaces out all the time. I feel like this person's not really paying any attention towards you. I don't know. I feel like this person might have attention problems, or that this person's just really spacey here. But I feel like they don't really know what they want, or they don't really know how to express themselves here. Okay, but I just feel like this person spaces out a lot. They're not really paying any attention here. With the Emperor, Aries energy. With the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And the Six of Swords. Okay. So their intentions are to move forward here with you. But I feel like this person's a bit cold, though. They don't really express themselves. I feel like this person keeps a lot of their emotions in. I do feel like this is a very mature, a very stable individual, a very kind of grounded individual here. But I feel like this person just has a hard time expressing their emotions here. I do feel like this person likes you a lot. I mean, I wouldn't say that this person's in love with you, but I feel like this person likes you a lot, but they're not saying it. And I feel like maybe you ask this person about it, and then you ask them about it, and then they just space out. Yeah, they just space out. Let's see. We got the Eight of Swords here, Judgment, Sagittarius energy here, and also the Knight of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't know. Seems like this person's scared of change here. This person doesn't handle change really well. I'm not quite sure why this person is scared of change. Maybe this person's scared of losing their independence and their freedom here. Maybe that's where they're holding back. I'm not really quite sure, because I feel like this person's energy is quite confusing here. Let's get a few more here. Yeah, this person's energy is all over the place. This person needs to work on grounding themselves here. Look at all this movement, all this energy here. Yeah, this person's like very in and out, very spacey here. I feel like this person has a hard time paying attention. I do feel like this person has a hard time focusing here. Um, and one of the things I'm getting is I feel like this person's a neurodivergent. I do feel like this person might have some sort of spectrum disorder. Yeah, when it comes to, maybe it's like Asperger or something like that. Maybe it's like, what's the other one? Yeah. But I feel like this person has a hard time paying attention. I feel like this person has a hard time articulating themselves. I feel like this person has a hard time with speech. Okay. But whoever this is, I do feel like this person likes you a lot. Yeah, I do feel like this person likes you a lot. And I feel like they're not doing that. I feel like they're not doing it on purpose. I do feel like this person does have some sort of neurodivergent spectrum thing going on here. Okay. So just apply this to your own unique, ADHD, AD, yeah. So, there's something going on here, and it's not their fault, just so you know. Okay, if this person acts like they don't care, that's not true. They do. It's just that they have something going on up here. Yeah, they have something going on up here. Okay, so moving on, Capricorn. 56, 40. Okay. Tell me about Capricorn, the person that Capricorn is dealing with, thinking of. Yeah, I mean, that's a real thing. Yeah, that's a real thing. And there's a whole spectrum of that, So some of the stuff that you listed, I'm sure there's more things, but yeah. So tell me about Capricorn, the person that Capricorn is dealing with, thinking of. What is this person's next move towards Capricorn? What is this person's next move towards Capricorn? You too, Ophelia. What is this person's next move towards Capricorn? Hi, Jen. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, whoa, and Temperance. Okay, I mean, you could switch the roles if you want, but whoever this is an individual that's looking for their peace here. Yeah, they're looking for their peace of mind here because I feel like someone here is not getting it in this situation here. They're stressed, there's anxiety, there's a lot of weight, there's a lot of heavy energy. And I feel like someone here is just about to dip out on the situation or release the situation here because it's not doing someone any good here. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, Strength, Leo energy. We have the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. Someone here is really overwhelmed by someone's behavior here. I do feel like whoever you're dealing with here, that kind of ties into Sagittarius's reading. Someone here has hyperactivity here. I just feel like someone here just cannot just, sit still. This person's constantly moving around. This person's constantly talking nonstop here. And I feel like it's overwhelming you. And I feel like it's affecting your mental health. I mean, this is definitely someone new that's coming into your life. And I feel like this person likes you a lot. Yeah, I feel like this person likes you a lot. One of the things I'm getting here, I feel like you have compassion for this individual. I feel like you've been patient with this individual, but I feel like you don't know how to handle this, Capricorn. Yeah, you don't know how to handle this. I mean, I feel like you might be dipping out just to kind of get a peace of mind. I don't know if you're completely dipping out on this person, but it's overwhelming for you. Yeah, it's overwhelming for you. Okay, 3 of Pentacles here. This person definitely needs support here. The Star, Aquarius energy. And this person definitely needs to work on themselves here too. Because I feel like this person's energy is all over the place here. Okay. I almost get a feeling that this person talks in a way where it doesn't make sense here because I feel like this person talks so fast. Okay, Queen of Wands here, the Star card and the 3 of Pentacles here. This person definitely needs some sort of support here. I don't, if this person's already getting help, if this person's already getting some sort of treatment here, this person needs like an adjustment in their meds here. Yeah, I feel like the dosage that this person is receiving at this time, it's too low. They need to turn it up a notch. Yeah, they need to turn it up a notch here because I feel like the energy is so overwhelming that someone here does not know how to handle it or deal with it. It's almost like dealing with a 3-year-old child, or like dealing with a child with a terrible twos. Yeah. So that is Capricorn's reading. Moving on. Moving on. Aquarius. 10055. Okay. Aquarius. The person that Aquarius is dealing with, thinking of here. You're welcome. What is this person's next move towards Aquarius? What is this person's next move towards Aquarius? What is this person's next move towards Aquarius? Aquarius here. What is this person's next move towards Aquarius? Aquarius. Okay, let's see. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Justice, Libra energy here. It seems like this person is looking for commitment here with you. Yeah, this is so interesting. This is stepping out of love. Whoever this is, I feel like this person wants to go into business here with you too. Yeah. I don't know if this is like a business partner or that this is an investor or something like that, but there's a contract that's being signed here, okay, when it comes to your work. But when going back to love, to the love portion here, it could be indication, yeah, with the Justice card, this person is making a decision that they want higher levels of commitment here with you. That Justice card is, signing a contract. Perhaps you're signing, that marriage certificate or something like that. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the four. Yeah, someone here is looking for commitment. We got the Four of Wands here. With the Hermit here, Virgo energy. Between you and this person, this is definitely a very spiritual connection that you guys have here. And I do feel like, when it comes to this connection here, I do feel like this connection is protected by your guides and your angels and your ancestors here. Okay, I almost get this, it's not showing here, but I almost get the feeling that it's divinely guided, or that between you and this person, there's some sort of soul contract that you guys have here too. Seems like it's interesting because I almost get the sense that at some point before you guys were sent back to Earth, your soul contract was being upgraded or something like that, or updated. Lovers. Yeah, there's a sense of wanting higher levels of commitment or taking things to the next level here. Gemini energy with the Lovers here. With a Six. This is a past life soulmate connection here, you guys. Yeah. I do feel like this is not an ex or anything like that. I do feel like this is someone that you've been dealing with for a while here. This is a strong past life soulmate connection. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like this is just a strong bond that you guys have here. And I feel like there's a sense of taking things to the next level here. And I feel like with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like this is an individual that's kind of like wanting to have this conversation here with you and wanting to move together here with you, to move forward. Okay, so yeah, that does it for Aquarius. Moving on to Pisces. Pisces. 55. Okay, Pisces. Tell me about Pisces here. Oh, really, Zia? Pisces. The person that Pisces is dealing with, thinking of, what is this person's next move towards Pisces? 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 Oh, after you guys, if you guys want to stick around and chat a little bit, I'll be open to chatting and answering questions about spiritual growth and personal growth and healing. Anything spiritual questions that you guys have, I will be happy to answer. Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Page of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, whoever this is, I feel like this is an individual that really cares about you, really loves you here. I feel like this is an individual that's just in this energy of like wanting to get to know you, wanting to be friends with you first before you guys take things to the next level here. I do feel like this is a newer person that's coming into your life, okay? And I do feel like this is someone that you could be meeting while you're out, or that you have met this person while you were out, like maybe at a restaurant or a bar or a coffee shop, at a bookstore, whatever that may look like to you. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Page of Pentacles. Oh, I already read out the signs. We have the Lovers here, Gemini energy. We have the Devil. Oh, be careful here, Capricorn energy. And then we have the King of Swords here. Oh, wow. Pisces, you might be giving too much to this new person that's coming into your life. Yeah, this person's definitely treating you very poorly. This person's very abusive here. So just be careful with this individual, because I feel like you're that Queen of Cups here. And I feel like this person does not come alone. I feel like this person comes with 2 kids. Okay. Or maybe you already have 2 kids. Okay. But I do feel like there's someone in your life right now that's very, very, very abusive, verbally abusive. I do feel like this person might have narcissistic tendencies here. And I do feel like it could be going down that road of being kind of like a toxic relationship here. Okay. So just be careful with this individual, because when the King of Swords come out in the reverse, this person's like mean. This person's like really, 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 really mean. And just to top it off, the icing on the cake here with the Devil card, this person's like extra mean. Yeah. Like kind of like supersized, like at McDonald's, So let's see. What else do we have here? We have the Tower, Aries, Scorpio. We have the Justice card, Libra energy. I do feel like you're dealing with a karmic here, Pisces. Yeah, and you might be coming to a realization that, you know what? This is like tough on you. This is hard on you. Okay, the energy is like the energy between you guys it's like very, 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 very heavy. With the Tower, the Justice card, the 2 of Cups, it could be an indication that the universe is stepping in, trying to save you from this person here. Okay, I do feel like when you're in a karmic relationship, there is a lesson for you to learn in this. Perhaps you give too much. Perhaps you wear your heart on your sleeve and you give too easily and generously. And this person could be taking advantage of your kindness, because whoever this is, this person's like mean. This person's mean. This person's extra mean. Okay. But yeah, with the Tower here, I feel like this person's, the universe is definitely stepping in to sort of save you from this toxic karmic relationship. One of the things I'm getting here is I feel like this could be a same-sex couple. It doesn't have to be here. Just apply this to your own unique situation. I'm also getting the sense that the person that you're dealing with here, or that someone here could be bisexual too. Someone here is into both sexes here. Okay. So so that does it for Pisces, you guys. So you guys, that does it for all 12 signs. I'll post up the timestamps in the comment section below when I sign off here. If you guys want to chat a little bit, I'm happy to chat with you guys. If you guys have any questions about healing, personal growth, spiritual growth, what's going on with the world and stuff like that, I will be happy to answer it in a spiritual context, I guess. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you'll have memories of it. So how a past life memory works is that your soul will recognize, let's say, for example, you travel to a place that you've never been to before. But once you get to that place, you feel like that place is like home. You feel like, you kind of like recognize that place, and you're kind of giddy. You're kind of happy. You know what I mean? So that's an indication that your soul is recognizing that place that you've never been to before in this lifetime. And perhaps you had a past life in that place, wherever that place is. This is just an example that I'm using. But when your soul recognizes it, you'll have like a feeling. You just know there's like butterflies in your stomach. You have chills and stuff like that. You're just really giddy. You're just overly happy. You're just like, over the moon happy and blissed out. So it's kind of like your intuition letting you know that, hey, this is your past home. You know what I mean? This is where you used to live in the past life. There's been a couple of places for me where I've had that experience, such as, the Holy Land in Israel, such as Nazareth by the Sea of Galilee, where I had that experience, in Old City, Jerusalem, in Hawaii, also in parts of Europe too, such as Switzerland, in Italy, in Germany, in Austria, in Norway. Where else? There's more, but those are the ones that I can list off the top of my head. But also, you might even have dreams, about your past life. You might even have like, memories that pop up, like when you're meditating. Okay, so it'll come to you. It'll come to you. Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay. Because when I was in Jerusalem, like I had like an experience where I was like, oh wow, like I recognized where I was going, even though I was walking around aimlessly. I knew where I was going, you know. So let's see, the ones that you list are very connected to amazing nature landscapes. Okay. Perhaps maybe you've had a past life in war. Yeah, in war times, that could be, or that it could be indication that in the past life you might have been, maybe like a soldier. Okay, or that you might have been, a person of war and like just like stuck in the war zone or something like that. Yeah, I mean, if you have a hard time dealing with like, dealing or if you have triggers of what's going on in, like, for example, Ukraine. I mean, that's a war zone basically. If that triggers you or that it gives you a sensation or something like that, a sensation of like, fear, anxiety, stress, fearing for your life, that could be like a soul recognition there too. But yeah, deja vu is like a real thing. It's kind of like a bit of a like, something playing over again, kind of like showing you, you know. So I mean, I had a lot of that when I was in the Holy Land. There's no best one, Dance Divine. You just have to find one that really resonates with you, because there's many different ones out there. Okay, I mean, I learned Vedic meditation, but I never really followed. I mean, when I started, I followed the steps like very religiously and very rigidly. And I started to break away from that and I started doing my own thing. Yeah, I started doing my own thing. I even went as far as like learning advanced techniques and stuff like that, advanced mantras, but I haven't done those in so long. Yeah, I haven't done those in so long. I haven't done like pranayama in so long either. Or like doing like yoga asanas before falling into my meditation. I just kind of made it my own. There's no best one. You just have to find one that works for you. Because when you're meditating, you're actually having a direct experience, of your meditation. So whatever that looks like to you, whatever resonates with you, just go with it. Yeah, it's good to have that knowledge, though. It's good to learn some sort of lineage, some sort of meditation, but that's really up to you. But there's so many different ones out there. Yeah, you just have to find one that works for you. Um, I mean, meditating could be chanting, the mantra for Krishna, or like, or or Lord Ganesh. It could be anything. Yeah, it's really up to you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a meditation too. Yeah, praying to Shiva. Chanting. The prayer. That goes for like any sort of like Hindu god, and anyone that you believe in. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, for me, my main deity, my main lineage is like Jesus Christ, and I do have a shamanic background, so I kind of integrate the two. But I believe in many gods. Yeah, I just don't believe in one god. Yeah, I believe in many gods. I do. I do follow and I am a devotee of Lord Shiva. I do believe the majority of the Hindu gods. I do believe in the Egyptian gods too, and also the Scandinavian gods. The Vikings. So, um, yeah, whichever resonates with you and floats your boat and makes you like the happiest person or the best version of yourself. just go with it, because I just believe that, you know, we don't have to follow these like rigid, you know, how society views like certain religions, like you have to follow them religiously or follow them rigidly, you could make it your own. Yeah, it doesn't have to, like, and I always say, people always quote the Bible and stuff like that. I do feel like there are certain quotes, certain passages in the Bible that resonates with me, but you got to know that, the Bible is the Bible was written by a bunch of angry people. It wasn't written by Jesus. Yeah, it was written by a bunch of angry people. Uh, and I feel like people just like kind of like just go willy nilly. Just, yeah, it's the religious conditioning. Yeah, I when I was in Israel, or when I was in the Holy Land, when I was in Nazareth, I was going through an experience. I was having Kundalini move through me, and this girl had like spiritual context and stuff like that, and she was like, I'm against Kundalini. You know what I mean? And she was just saying, and she was quoting a lot of stuff from the Bible, and I was just like, oh my God, I had like a very intense experience. And I just didn't really want to have that conversation with her and schooling her. So I just kind of humored her. I was just like, oh, yeah, that's great. But yeah, I came across someone that was giving me all these passages that I should read and stuff like that. Kundalini is bad for you. Kundalini is inviting, you know, you know, negative entities and the devil, which is not true. Uh, Kundalini is the purest form of the divine feminine energy, the purest purification that you could ever experience. You know what I mean? And Kundalini happens when your soul, when your vessel is ready for it. And I feel like she might be against it, or she might be opposed to it, because yeah, Shakti, that's the purest form of the divine feminine energy. And I feel like this lady might have had a bad experience with it, where it was induced when her vessel was not ready for it. It was activated when her body was not ready for it. So I feel like maybe she had a really bad experience with it. And when I was going through my Kundalini, she was triggered. Yeah, she was triggered. So I mean, Kundalini is it's a beautiful thing that happens to you, because you're going through like a purification. Yeah, and you're actually tapping into that higher state of consciousness. It's almost like tapping into that God frequency. Yeah, I would say, from my personal experience. But sometimes I'm kind of like, I don't know what that God frequency is like, but yeah, but it's almost like tapping into that God frequency. Yeah, I really triggered her, because she was like reading her Bible like right in front of me. She was like praying. She even like she was like, I'm gonna pray for you for the rest of your life. I was like, oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, she was going on and on and on and on about how Kundalini is bad for you. And I was like, no. And I was like, I have had so many Kundalini experiences. The Kundalini that happens to me, it's actually part of my shamanic, um, you know, process. Yeah. So it just happens. Yeah, it just naturally happens. You don't So anything in life that people need to learn is that you can't force something to happen when it's not ready to happen. People induce the Kundalini experience by taking something. Yeah, and when you induce something such as Kundalini and your body is not ready for it, a lot of times you might have that adverse negative effect. So you got to keep that in mind. Some people will never have that Kundalini experience, and then some people will. So it really depends on the person. Yeah, some people might not have it, some people will, but you just don't just go searching for it. Yeah, you just don't like force the Kundalini to happen when it's not ready to happen. I've heard that it comes to you. It's not our fault. Yeah, it just comes to you. Yeah, it's very random, Carla. It is very, very, very random. No, Kelly. If you want a reading, the only way that you could get a reading with me is if you book a personal reading. That's the only way. Okay. So, Dance Divine, I did have that negative effect because I was not ready and aligned. Okay. Yeah. When you're ready for it, your body will start, shaking. It will start to convulse. You might even break out in mudras and stuff like that. So, and everyone's Kundalini experience is very different. No Kundalini experience is the same. So, sometimes, a Kundalini experience could be very orgasmic too. It could activate that whole area down there. So, yeah, Deanna, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told Kelly. If you're looking for a personal reading, the only way that you could get a reading with me is if you book a personal reading. Yeah. Pure Spirit knows when I would say more than we know. Mm. You're welcome, Dance Divine. Yeah, I'm not completely against ayahuasca, but people need to know what they're getting into. Yeah, because when you're activating something that your body is not ready for, it just doesn't really bode well for you. Yeah, I've heard people that, prematurely activate something that they're not ready for. They get like these parasites that get attached to them, these entities following them, and stuff like that. And, I highly advise against it. Yeah. I'm not completely opposed to it because it has helped a lot of people in many ways, but I wouldn't go down that route in doing something like that, And some people and some there, I've come across people that were completely shocked that Kundalini could just be activated without the ayahuasca, without the assist. Yeah, you could totally have that Kundalini experience without doing that. So, I wouldn't just recommend people to do ayahuasca. No, because it just happens naturally. Yeah, it just happens naturally when it's meant for you. That's when it's going to happen for you. Yeah, you don't need that extra assist. No, yeah, just go through the process as it should be. Just but yeah, so for me, I wouldn't just recommend that for somebody. Yeah, like I said, I'm not completely opposed to it because there are, you know, plus sides to ayahuasca, but then there are negative sides to it too. So when you're going into it, just know what you're expecting, because you might have that adverse effect because you're inducing something that you're not ready for. Yeah, yeah. Just make sure you know what you're getting into, Carla. Yeah, make sure you know what you're getting into. Yeah, personally, I wouldn't do ayahuasca. No, that's just me, But if you feel like it's gonna help you in a way, why not? Yeah, you got nothing to lose. Yeah. I don't know any guided meditations for Kundalini. Yeah. There is Kundalini yoga. Uh, I would say that's the hardest yoga that I've ever done in my entire life because you're maintaining a pose, you're breathing heavily, very quickly. Yeah, that Kundalini yoga can activate the Kundalini too. Okay, um, personally, I've never really seen it before. Yeah, I've never seen it before. I've never seen someone like have a Kundalini awakening through Kundalini yoga. I'm sure it has happened, but I've sat before someone that was meditating that had a Kundalini awakening. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I've never tried that before, but just give it a shot and see. Yeah, just give it a shot and see. You guys, I don't give freebies. I used to give them unless I announce that there's a freebie going on here. Then yeah, but perhaps there will be. But I'm kind of planning it out. Um, I don't know if you're here for it, Kelly, but I do want to build up my Instagram following and my TikTok following. And I'm not quite sure how to enter people in the giveaway for that because I want to reach like 10,000 followers for each of those platforms. And once that happens, I want to choose one person for a 30-minute personal reading. So yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't give freebies. Yeah, unless I announce it. You'll know. It'll feel very uncomfortable, Claudia. Yeah, it'll feel very uncomfortable. It'll feel heavy. It feels like, something might be crawling in you or that there's something under your skin. You might feel sick. You might feel lethargic. Um, you might feel like your mood is changing or that your mood shifts very quickly. Okay. But it really depends. Yeah, it really depends on where you picked it up from, where you got it from, what you were doing at the time. Um, but sometimes negative entities could attach you by being with someone that you're not supposed to be around. You know what I mean? So yeah, it could be a karmic. Yeah, it could be a toxic person. you know uh, yeah, you feel suffocated to the point that you can't even breathe. Yeah, you can't even breathe. You'll know. And if you're not sure, you can always turn to someone to scan for you, such as a shaman, such as a Reiki healer. They could scan your body to see what's going on. And a lot of times, when someone scans, they could look into past life imprints, past life injuries, and stuff like that, past life stuff too. What do you think about dark and light feminine energy for a woman? You know, to answer that question, we all have dark sides and the light side. It's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to like answer that question. It sounds like you're asking about the feminine imbalance or something like that. Yeah. I mean, a feminine imbalance would be like a woman that's very masculine. Yeah. Um, yeah, but that's a really hard question to answer. I have to think about that one. I have to think about that one. Well, you know, I wouldn't like, so going into kind of like the collective consciousness, especially with what's happening in our planet, there's a bit of an imbalance. There's definitely more masculine energy than feminine energy. Masculine energy involves fire and air. And right now on this planet, there's a lack of water, which is the feminine energy, and the land is being scorched by the fire and the air. So the way to balance out that energy is for the feminine to work on the feminine wounding in this lifetime. Yeah. So the feminine needs to work on the feminine wounding in this lifetime. What do I mean by that? So, what has the feminine gone through in these lifetimes? Persecution, no equal rights, that sort of thing. Speaking up for themselves, standing up for themselves, standing up for their truth, creating boundaries, women being silenced. Yeah, this is about speaking up. This is about, creating boundaries, standing up for yourself, and maintaining those like equal rights. So, for example, what shifted the whole balance personally for me I don't know if I will get in trouble for this for saying that, is when the Roe versus Wade was overturned. That's the masculine stepping in, trying to smother the feminine. Okay? Does that make sense so far? And so, what's happening to our planet right now, what's happening to our weather with all these crazy weather phenomenons that are going on, it has something to do with the collective consciousness. There's too much masculine energy that's overtaking the feminine energy. So what needs to happen is that the women in this lifetime, the work that you guys need to do is healing that feminine wounding. Okay, whatever that might look like to you. It could be very personal to you, or that it could be a very collective thing here. Okay, I might get in trouble for this. This is like too much uh, for YouTube, because YouTube has lately been, filtering things that are being put out there. You know what I mean? So this is like, it might be a little, I might get in trouble for this. Yeah, laws right now are in favor of the masculine because and what happened in the Holy Land with Israel, their judicial system being overturned, being overhauled, that's like a masculine thing that's taking over here. Okay. So anything that goes on with our weather, with global warming, it has something to do with the collective consciousness that's happening with the collective consciousness. It's reflective of the collective consciousness. Does that make sense? So what's happening with the wildfires? It's being fueled by the winds. Those are masculine energies. The water element and the earth element, those are feminine energies. Okay. So the way to counterbalance that is all the women or even the men that have feminine energy, that resonate with the feminine energy, is to heal that feminine wounding. Okay. Is to heal that feminine wounding. And keep in mind, guys, everything is connected. Anything that's happening on this planet is connecting. So, Carla, I hope that answers your question. Okay. I hope that answers your question, because it sounds like you're asking about the imbalance of the feminine energy. And the imbalance is when the feminine energy leans more towards the masculine. Okay. It looks like it's Zia, but I'm hopeful that it could be balanced out. Yeah. So that's why in this lifetime, what's important to counterbalance that is that we have more feminine leaders. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. Yeah. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. Yeah, this shouldn't be on here. So that's all I'm going to say about this. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about this. Because, YouTube is starting to, like I said, filter out certain things. Yeah. So this topic might not be something that YouTube wants on there. You know what I mean? Yeah, we also need laws to protect all animals too. The animals thing, that's a very tough topic, because for me, I'm a vegan. I eat vegan. I haven't eaten meat in the last, I don't know, 16, 17, 18 years. And I did it for spiritual reasons. I did it for environmental reasons too. But, you can't change people's minds overnight on how they should eat. Okay? That happens when you kind of like have that awakening and that realization. You know what I mean? So I can't, no one can control how people eat. I can't change how people eat. It's a process that someone has to go through and realize that, you know what? I don't want to eat meat anymore. I want to be that voice for the animal that can't speak for themselves. you know. So I'm not that person to run around and be like, "Yay, vegan!" Eat vegan. Try and change people's mind. I can't do that. It's a natural process that's going to happen for everybody. Okay, it's going to be a natural process that happens for everybody. Do I believe that if everyone ate vegan, the planet would be a better place? Yeah, hell yeah. But I can't be that one person, or the vegans are that are already vegans. You can't get 8 billion people on the planet to change their minds. It's a very personal thing. And I always tell people that, if you eat meat and that floats your boat and that like blows your socks off and makes you so happy to the point that you're blissed out, who am I to change that for somebody? Who am I to judge that? You know, you enjoy that, that's your thing. Great. That's amazing. And I can't take that away from somebody. So yeah, the part of the pain that, the part of the pain is that, the collective consciousness is also not, it's just not humans. It also involves animals too. Because animals do go through suffering. Animals do go through pain. Animals do go through hurt, you know. So it's just, yeah, it's the animals, it's people, it's sentient beings such as this crystal. This crystal is a sentient being, you know. So collective consciousness means everything, not just people, everything. Yeah, the vegan conversation is not an easy conversation to have. If someone is ready to hear the truth, I would be happy to have that conversation with people. But some people are just not ready for it, and that's completely okay. That is that yeah, that is okay. People are focused on the words for a reason. Yeah, people are just really focused on the minutia. People are focused on the arguing. Arguing the point, who's right, who's wrong. Instead of just doing the right thing. Yeah, I mean everything is a debate these days. Yeah, everything is a debate. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like an excuse. It's like an excuse. Oh, got hot. It's like humid here. I think so, Justice. Yeah. I think more and more people are waking up. More people are seeing the truth, you know? Yeah, more people are starting to see the truth. Where am I, Dance Divine? I live in New York. I live in the United States. Oh, where am I on this plan? I'm gonna grab a quick snack here because I'm hungry from doing those readings. Hold on one sec. Quick snacky. I'm gonna turn this light on here too. All right. Okay. We'll turn this off here. I hate that the days are starting to get shorter again. I think yesterday was the last day that the sun set at 8 p.m. here in New York. Um, I don't know if New York is growing this techno scene. I don't really go out much. Yeah, going out for me is going hiking, going to the beach, traveling, but I don't party. Yeah, I don't go to clubs. I mean, I don't really drink. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't drink. I drink like on special occasions and stuff like that. I mean, I only have like a couple of drinks a year. Yeah. Oh, that's really great, Lisa. I want to move, Zia. I just don't know where. I have so many places. Like I have a big list. Ideally, I want to be in Europe. Yeah, either Switzerland and Germany. Um, I mean, I would move to Tel Aviv. I like Tel Aviv a lot. Um, but ideally, I want to be in Europe. Mm, I love Berlin. Out of all the cities I've been to in Germany, my favorite city is Berlin. Yeah, it's so much fun there. So much fun. And it has really great museums, a really great art scene. Yeah. And from what I remember, Berlin's not really that expensive. I remember Munich being really expensive. Yeah, I remember Munich being really, really expensive. Hi, G Ken. Oh, thank you so much, G Ken. Yeah, I mean, I remember Berlin just having really good vegan options. Because I always, like, when I travel, I always use the Happy Cow app. If you guys don't know, it's kind of like the Yelp for vegans. You know, you look up restaurants and yeah, I thought Munich. I'm sorry to whoever lives in Munich. I'm so sorry. Munich is very boring. Yeah, I just didn't really connect with Munich at all. It's a beautiful place though, and expensive, but I just didn't really connect with Munich at all. Yeah, but Berlin, I really just enjoyed it so much. Yeah. I was just so expensive. I was like, "Oh my god." Yeah. Eating out it's expensive. Yeah, eating out is very expensive there. Mm. I mean, the LGBTQ scene in Berlin is pretty amazing too. Yeah. I might go to Germany in September. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to plan it out. Yeah, we'll see. It depends on my friends because I'm waiting on his plans because he's like moving to Germany next month, and I want to visit him. So yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, thank you so much. That'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be cool. And maybe while I'm there, I could pick up my German again. My German is very weak. I mean, I learned it in university, but I forgot it all. I've been to Switzerland many times. Yeah, I have friends that live there. Yeah, I mean, but their German's like really different from yours. Yeah, I mean, usually like when I go to Germany, I could understand the conversation, But when I'm in Switzerland, I don't really understand their German. Yeah, it's like their own language. But I was just in Switzerland in July. Yeah, I was just in Switzerland in July. Um, I was visiting my friends, um, and I was there only there for 6 days. I did a day trip to Germany to Constance, and then we were having fun walking back and forth between the border of Switzerland and Germany. And we went to Vaduz, and I went to Vaduz, Liechtenstein. Yeah, Vaduz, Liechtenstein. I've been to Bern. I've actually never been to the French side. Yeah, so I've only explored the German side and also the Italian side. Yeah, I did a day trip when I was there just in July. I went to Lugano. Yeah, I went to Lugano with my friends that I was staying with when I was there. I mean, Switzerland is very expensive too. Yeah, Switzerland is pretty expensive. Uh-huh. Yeah. But I could speak like for me, I could speak like survival German. Like I know how to like order things at the restaurant, buy things at the store, pay for things and stuff like that. Like light conversation. But yeah, it is a very hard language because the sentence structure is very different. Yeah. And some of the words are really, really, really long. It's like 20 letters. hmm I mean, I would love to spend some time there and like kind of pick it back up to where I have like really full control of the language because I don't. Yeah, I don't. It's like I'll understand the question, but I'll answer like in one word. Yeah, like I don't answer in full sentences. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. The only way to learn a language is to immerse yourself in it and to live in that place. That's the only way. I mean, it's good to practice on the apps too, right? But yeah, it's good to be in that direct experience. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I do that too. Yeah, I do that too. Sometimes I watch like German TV shows on Netflix. That helps. Yeah, sometimes like I even on YouTube, I just like maybe watch like German news clips or something like that. Yeah, and just like see if I could retain it, pick things up. Let me see how many people watch this live. Guys, it's so annoying because I don't know if I told you guys this, but recently my one of my videos was flagged because apparently it had nudity in it, which was not true. I had a shirt on, but it was one of the decks that I was using that had nudity in it. So I can't use those decks anymore. Yeah. I mean, most of them have nudity in it, especially the Rider Waite decks. There's some nudity in it. So those decks, yeah, I can't use them anymore because I got in trouble. It's so weird. Yeah, I mean, the card is literally a cartoon character. It's not like a salacious photo. So I just that was yeah. I try to repeal it, but they're like, oh no, like there's nudity in it. I'm like, okay. Yeah, Dance Divine, what we were discussing, that's why I feel like I'm kind of like, oh, I might get in trouble for it, because they filter out stuff here. They filter out content. It's probably the most silly thing I've ever gone. Like I looked through the whole video. I'm like, where is the nudity? And then I kind of like watched it again thoroughly, and there was a card where there was a person, which is a cartoon character, that's naked. Yeah. Aquarius is at 10055. I think I know who you're talking about, Jen Ken. I think it might be fire, water, intuition. Jen, right? I think. Hold on. I might be getting her name wrong, or her channel wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I think she made a joke that she should make a deck with like stick figures or something like that. Water and fire tarot. I think it might be her because she mentioned it because I follow her. I follow her. So all the Rider Waite tarot decks, I can't use them because it has nudity in them. Yeah, I can't use any of them. Oh, Halo Moon. Okay, I watch her too. I watch her too. Well, thank you so much, Savi. Oh, thanks, Sophie. Thanks, Sophie. So you guys, this weekend have energy check-ins posting tomorrow for all 12 signs, and then Sunday have love readings. Okay. And in a couple of weekends, I'm going on a trip. So I'm already pre-recording stuff. So if you see an all 12 signs reading and the timestamps are like 2 weeks out, don't freak out. They are current. Uh, people has freaked out over them because I pre sometimes, before I go on a trip, I tend to pre-record things so I have things to post while I'm away. So yeah, because in the past when I do like all tall signs and they post them, people are like freaking out. They're like, why is the timestamps like 3 weeks ago, Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing like local trips. So I'm going to like Pennsylvania out to the country for like a weekend, and then another weekend I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Florida to visit a friend from college. Oh, you guys, if you guys don't know, I also teach how to read tarot too. So I do have like a course that you could take. It's kind of like starting out. It's kind of like whatever level that you are on, and over time, as I teach more people, I'll take notes and try and fine tune the course. Okay, I'll try and fine tune the course. Yeah, right now it's kind of like I'm, teaching people, kind of like using those notes and building like a more streamlined course. Yeah. So, oh, you too, P Clancy. You too. Yeah. I mean, the course is pretty. I mean, I have people that book with me. It's just not as filled up as my personal readings. People don't even know that I teach. Yeah. So I guess it's worth. I guess it's worth mentioning. I guess it's worth mentioning. You're welcome. Bye, Dance Divine. Luxembourg. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, whenever you're ready, Savi. I mean, it's $145 for 1 hour. Basically, we're gonna work with you. I'm gonna work with you where at whichever level that you are at. You know, you know, and you know whatever you answer in the questionnaire, I will work with you based off those questions that you have, you know, based off the answers from those questionnaires. So it's kind of like this is something that I've started just starting out. And like I said, over time, as I take more notes, I'm going to kind of streamline and fine tune the course. And it'll be more, like I said, streamlined. Yeah. But whichever level that you're at, beginners, you know, kind of like in the middle, very advanced, and I work on teaching you, you know, connecting with your guides and your angels and your ancestors and stuff like that. Um, you know, really connecting with your intuition, trying to figure out which type of intuitive or psychic you are. Yeah, I mean, there's different ones. You know, some people are all of the above, and some people are just like one, and then some people are like, you know, a few of them. You know, so yeah. And right now I'm creating a tarot deck, but it's like very slow. Because I'm only one person and it's just going to take me a couple of years to do it, to be quite honest. But right now, it's just kind of like, you know, kind of like designing it on my iPad and stuff like that, doing the artwork. So eventually that might come out, or well, oops. I've done oracle readings before. Yeah, I've done, you know, I've done like with personal readings, depending on what's going on. There's been times I've only used purely oracle cards, nothing else. Yeah, I have a lot of oracle cards. Yeah, but I really don't really use them much in the general readings because it takes up too much time. Because I like to keep my readings around like 8 to like 10 minutes, you know. But yeah, it's just gonna take up too much time, and then you know if it takes up too much time, then I don't have time to do like other things, you know, like personal readings and stuff like that. So yeah, but I have a lot of oracle decks. I bought some when I was in Israel too. Um, I gotta get the translations for this because it's all in Hebrew. Let me just grab this. I mean, this is a really, 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 really beautiful deck, and this was created by the local artist in Israel. Okay, it's all in Hebrew, so I have to email the artist and get the translations. Yeah, I don't think this is the full. It says it's called the philosophical tarot, and I feel like it's not based off the Rider Waite. Yeah, I feel like this is more like a tarot slash oracle deck. Okay. Yeah, the artwork is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I mean, I could give it a shot and use this. I mean, I don't need to know the meanings because I intuitively read, just based off the image and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, it's good to know the meanings, but it's really important to read the cards intuitively and whatever you're feeling and whatever you're sensing, that's really important, and a great way to build up your intuition and your psychic abilities. But this is just absolutely, I mean, I love this deck. I haven't used it. Look at this. I mean, I don't even, I mean, the artist's name is not even here. Oh, it is. Names that I can't even pronounce. Okay. So yeah, this is just beautiful deck. Yeah, I don't think that I don't feel like this is based off the Rider Waite because it looks nothing like it. I have a feeling, just by just a feeling with the characters. I feel like this is not. It's yeah. I feel like it's not. It's something else. It's something else. But it looks like it's done or drew or it was drawn with like pencil. Yeah, it was like done on like a stencil or something like that. It's so cool. Oh, I can't show this one. It has boobs in it. I can't. I might get in trouble. Okay. Yeah, I might get in trouble. It has boobs. But very cool stuff. Oh, I love this one here because I like peacocks. Like the peacock feathers. Yeah. So awesome. Uh, this was a pretty good live. This is like maybe the first time in a very, very long time I broke like 100 views in one time. Did I teach myself? Yeah, I taught myself. I mean, technically, I'm a psychic medium. I don't even need the cards, but you know, Gary's Tarot, that's kind of my brand. Yeah, because if you guys have any knowledge of tarot, like when I read, I don't read off based of the meanings. Yeah, when I read, I go very in depth. Sometimes like some deep stuff comes up. Stuff about spirits and stuff like that, and haunted homes, and like health stuff, and like doggy stuff, and like anything. Yeah. But when I first learned about the tarot deck, like I bought a deck like on Amazon, and I was just like playing around with it. I was reading about the meanings and stuff like that. Like I said, it's really good to know the meanings, but more importantly, it's reading based on your intuition, what you feel. Yeah, it's great to yeah. Sometimes with different decks, even though you know the meaning of it, by looking at the image, it could give you like different intuitive hits, because every deck is different, right? And then we have this one here. Yeah, every deck is different. So it kind of like gives you a little bit of like different intuitive hits based on the color, based on the imagery, based on the numbers and stuff like that. So yeah, it's good to know the meanings, but it's better to read intuitively. Some people, complain that I don't read the cards. I'm like, I don't read the cards. I am basing it off what I feel, what I'm sensing, what I'm seeing, like in my head, what I'm hearing. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. What age did you start at, Risa? Yeah, the images gives you like a different perspective too, like just the imagery looking at it. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yes, be careful of scammers. They're all out there. That's so amazing, Risa. Fun and yeah, for sure. Well, you guys, I'm gonna sign off pretty soon. And as soon as I sign off, I am going to post. I'm gonna post the. I'm gonna post the timestamps in the comments section below, so that you guys, if you guys want to watch that again, you guys are able to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, psychiatrists, they could be great too. There are psychiatrists that do their work holistically too. Yeah, there are psychiatrists that also does the energy. I've known psychiatrists that utilizes the tarot. Yeah, so basically, they pull the over energies, and then they discuss what comes out. Yeah, I know psychiatrists that use you know do that does energy work, that does it in a very holistic way. And some psychiatrists actually teaches mindfulness practices too. Yeah, such as meditation. Yeah, they are out there. They are out there. There's not many, but they are out there. Yeah. Yeah, like I know psychiatrists that uses a tarot deck. Like they'll pull like cards for like the over energy for the conversation. I know some psychiatrists that are actually like shamans and Reiki healers too. They also do the energy work, and also they also do the mindfulness practice too. So yeah, they are out there. All right, you guys. I'm gonna sign off. I'm going to post the timestamps. So have a good day, have a good night wherever you guys are, and I will speak to you guys soon. So keep in mind, energy check-ins are posting tomorrow for all 12 signs, and then love readings are posting for Sunday. Okay. All right, guys. Bye.